Alright, now let's actually get the story started. Coming to Ishgard. And this is where we actually get to go into Ishgard. Yay! I squeaked. It goes my... Actually, it was the chair. Ooh.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
Oh yeah, they changed the voice actors for some odd reason.
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Oh, yay! That's not...
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed.
Awesome.
Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
Mm.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Hear, hear!
Ah, okay. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gate of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Yay! So I don't know how long it's actually going to take with this. I mean, we go to Ishgard and then get introduced to the city, and then I'm not really sure what's next. Oh, wait. Chocobo. Oh, there sure are a lot of people here. Ooh. This won't be the last time I think we're gonna be outside of the gates of judgment. Well, outside of the new areas, anyway. So we talk to the gate guard. Wards of Heavensward Town. Ah, yes, you may proceed. Proceed, Ishgard. Yes. Right. And we actually get a cutscene of us going into Ishgard first.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Ooh.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortam, Heavensward. Oh, hey! Why did I get goosebumps from that? Ooh. Okay. Well, here we are. Ishgard. About time. Ah, here we are. Greetings, Master Janik. On behalf of House Fortam, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. Wow. If you all would come with me. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't been here yet, so I gotta attune to the Aetherite. So let's do that. And... ooh. Where do I go? I think I go here, right? There's so many entrances to the pillars, I don't even remember where everything is. Oh yeah, and we've got the new job guilds. And look, this place is kind of a mess. That's because they're always under constant attack by dragons. So, I guess I really can't blame them for it. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, Ishgard is like the only city-state that has 2 different themes for its separate areas. Well, aside from day and night. And this place is a very medieval look to it. From the clothing to the architecture to like... It's very European. The Warrior of Light and his brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fortam Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathering to receive you. Come, my friends. Introductions must be made. Cool.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
Ooh.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome.
Hi.
Lords of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Oh, that's generous of you.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
What reputation is that?
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
Ah, this is a mutual arrangement.
Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Oh?
You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Yeah, he's got a point. And here's our new headquarters, I guess. Oh. Excuse me. Though our friends in House for Tom have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It's only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. It seems a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. You will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There's something I must give you every part. Their documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Uh-huh. Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess we can't really just walk about the city without some sort of, like, ID. Ooh, that's official. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortam. Jeez. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortam. But let us hope that it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Well, it just sounded very... sorry. Tadurgu, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. Aw. Yeah, it's sad that it's only the two of us. Three of us. I forgot to include me. The two of them. Well, there is Yugiri, but we don't really know where she's about right now. Although I don't think she's actually an official member of the Scions. She's more of like an aide. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier. Crozier? I don't know. Where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If there are no questions... Well. And while I'm going about the city, I can just start a tuning. Because that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I am so close. I am so close to 52. Holy mackerel. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? I should just give him like a tour guide kind of voice. Very good, Master Alfino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined King Thorn I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a rich city in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars. Time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jewel Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. The names. I'm having so much trouble with the names. Ugh. Ugh. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be torture for me, like trying to pronounce the names. So apologies if I butcher them. And down here, right? Mm-hmm. And down here. Ah, there's a lot of people here already. Let's see. Wow. So many people. Sheesh. Hello, lady. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Fortam. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Well, that's good. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza in Foundation. If everyone is ready... Follow me. This way. Come on. Stay with the group, everybody, please. If you would, please. Oh, God. Tour guides. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting any of the new stuff. Oh, excuse me. Don't know where that came from. And we go this way. I like Ishgard's night theme. Well, Foundation's night theme anyway. I can listen to this all day. Of course, I can't since the Orchestrion only has the day theme for Foundation. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you get too attuned to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Nah, I'm good. Already did that. Woohoo! Wow. Now they added the notification that I can undertake the next job quest. Which I'm not going to do yet since I'm focusing on main story right now. What is the difference? Oh. Nah. Of course, I will need, like, level... whatever. As for our next destination... yep, we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There, our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly, while to the south and east, well, 'twould be best if you avoided that area. Oh? How come? And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alfino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Ooh. Oh, hi, guy. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Ah, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the hoplon and gawp at the statues? Wow. Well, wow, really? That sounded so forced. Well, if you mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid will let you. My humblest apologies, Master Alfino. Pray pay the drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Sidergu. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local... hostelry? Hostelry, yeah. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. Okay, so we just travel to... what's it called? Forgotten Knight. Now, when this first came out, I immediately, like, I just started the Coming to Ishgard quest, but then went straight to Dark Knight and started leveling that up. And then when I was done, I went back to the main story. So, needless to say, I was a bit behind everybody else. But it was because I wanted Dark Knight so badly. So now I go this way. Oh yeah, and there are hunts here. Oh, I haven't unlocked hunts yet. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta take care of that, don't I? Oh yeah, we've got the little sad theme playing in here. I'll say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. But recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master... Gabriel. Just Gabriel will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. Speak at the lowest levels, yes? Why did they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. What is a broom? I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mine, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below. And something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alfino, I think it would be best if we return to Fortam Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Mr. Taru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alfino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. For friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I'd driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Tsurugi and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me via Link Pearl if you require assistance. I will. Okay, so we go back to Fortam Manor. Good luck, Tataru. Don't get yourself in trouble. Without me, anyway. Oh, why are they playing this music in here? Oh well, now we can actually travel to... man. Wow. Actually, I didn't realize I... Well, sorry. I didn't realize that I had already tuned to a bunch of Aetherites here. Well, so many of them anyway. Now we go back inside Fortam Manor, right to speaking to this guy. You're a guy? Yeah. Welcome, Master Janek. Shall I show you inside the manor? Welcome. That's just, I don't know. I've got a lot to do. Tell us then, Master Alfino. Does Ishgard meet with your expectations? Wow, really? Where was the emphasis going with that? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating. The casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet, alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Yeah. Let me at him. That is a most generous offer, Master Alfino. You're a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you're an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Janek, I can ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Otwal and Madeline in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duties by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. Well, bleh. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Ooh. Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting our station. How shall Master Janek the support he deserves? What's going on over there? Sorry. This is the man who slew Gaius van Baelsar and some half-dozen primals besides. He's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mr. Janek, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. Yeah, seems like they've got a lot to do. My thanks. Very willing, they may even learn something from you. Okay. Wait, he has a cane, but doesn't even use it to walk? The hell is that about? Is he just that fancy? Speak with Alfino. Alright. Does seem she shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer to evade was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortom has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. It is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Yay! Okay, hang on. Alright, so this is where the storyline branches off. Who are we gonna talk to first? Let's go with our trial. Actually, let's talk to both of them. Over the wall. Let's begin a new message, Nick. I am Sir Otwal de Fortom, eldest son of Count Edmund de Fortom. You will forgive my outburst, I hope. You know what I mean. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Watchfon has spoken of you often. If you're even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then. We shall be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandare and Zmail. Zmail? You're aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye. Well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. But we shall speak of more of that on. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let's make for the Chocobo stables and Foundation. Yeah, okay. And let's talk to a Madeline, so we can get that one started at least. Shall we be off then, old boy? Oh god, it's like the Great Gatsby. Ah, but where are my manners? Madeline de Fortom, second son of Count Edmund de Fortom. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Well, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on meager allowances, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts. Or, better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artois. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Haha. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we're to aid the good men and women of House Highlandheart. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. Well, as for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Oh. And who's that little guy? Okay, so we have two options. We can either go to the Sea of Clouds, or we can go to Falcon's Nest, which is in the Karthus Western Highlands. And I think I'm gonna go with the Falcon's Nest one, since these don't really matter all that much. We just need to travel there. So we gotta go to Skysteel Manufactory. Okay. There's the Chocobo Keep, and our trial's already dressed up. Greetings, Master Jack. I saddled a black Chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artois' instructions. Will this be your first time riding a black Chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over a snow cloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. I don't have a problem with flying, it's just the sudden... I don't have a problem with heights. It's just, you know, the sudden stop at the bottom if you just so happen to fall. Yeah. Which never really seems likely anyway. Whoa. Wow. Everything's all frozen and stuff.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Yeah, Count Edmund is just going to be narrating a lot. So, speak with Artois, wherever he is. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Seriously? The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. Business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. You should be expecting us. Uh-huh. Well, first things first, I'm gonna go talk with his Chocobo Keep. If that's alright with you. And they all say the same thing, so really it's not that big of a deal. There he is. Oh, there you are. It's been far too long, Lord Artwile. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Sir Durgu Janek, Ward of House Fortam. Ah, yes, of course. Sir Drillmont spoke of you. Aye, Sir Redwald of House Durndare. Highlander? No, Durndare. Do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. You're both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before I speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Janek is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest... What the hell? Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. Then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement, and the entirety of the Western Highlands, were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics? Lady Ishgard and her kind would have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands, and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer would be greatly appreciated. As promised, we have House Fortam are at your disposal, said Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. No. That's it? Really? Alright then. And... it's gonna be a while since there are people standing here. Go away. Several craftsmen in the service to House of Mail are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Rolf, their foreman, tells me that he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Okay, where is he? Let's go find him. Ah, he's right there. Okay. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend, and tell others how to build and mend. But, Fury, take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle spirits, I tell you. Mark my words. There are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back and so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. So we gotta... oh, I can't even go into that one? Really? Right. Do we go here? Well, let's go attune to this aetherite. Oh, there's the delivering Moogle. Alright, so now we attune to the aetherite and Falcon's Nest, so we can teleport to the Western Highlands whenever we want. Surveying. Come on, icicle sprites. Aha. Oh yeah, new battle theme too. Probably could have just pelted him with ruin spells. Because that's what seems like to be working. Alright, that's that one done. So now we go up here. Aha. Oh, come on. Ishgard is attacking that one. Because why not? Come on. Alright, that's the next one done. And I'm already at level 52, so let's just see how long it'll take us to get to whatever the last... I'm losing my speech. I'm losing my ability to talk. Let's see how long it'll take us to get to a level lock in our story quests. Because that's going to happen. Oh, there's 3 of you this time. Ha! Wait, do I have... Oh no, now it's every odd-numbered level that I get a new skill point. And I forgot that. I don't really get a lot of health back, do I? Wait, do I get health back from this? Yeah. Interesting. Alright, now let's go back to Roth. But yeah, I'm at level 52 now, so I'm gonna get Pain Flare. Which I hope is an awesome looking ability. Ha! Now there's a man who looks like he's found his marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to it when he sees a task undone. Click. And one more. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skills in arms to speak of mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. But you wish to keep you to myself when there's others out might need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep doing what you've done, I ask you to head north of the pike. A bloody huge statue out in the wastes if you've never been. Mason by the name of Theramont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Theramont. But I reckon he's taking on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. To the pike. And of course I haven't been to that statue yet. I just got here. Oh yeah, and it's that huge dragoon statue over in the distance right over there. Oh. Wow. I really like the music here. No, you stay away. Eventually we'll be able to just completely ignore all those guys. Because then we'll be able to fly. No, no, no. Good. How do you, traveler? What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. So I gotta kill deep eyes. Okay. Oh. Oh, sorry. Whoa, 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 no. Don't you dare. Oh, okay, this is gonna take a while. No, well, at least it doesn't confuse. Garuda. Alright. I forgot these guys have higher health pools now. Have higher HP, so now I have to be really careful with my stuff. Whoa. I am pretty low on health. How did that happen? Alright. Come on. Oh, darn it. And come on. There you go. Stay down. Haha. There you are. Have you the bristles? Yes, I do. They're right here. Here you go. Ah. Feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from this statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldreth, the first of the Azure Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Ah, well, good for you. So that's Haldreth. Huh. He looks just like a normal Azure Dragoon. Anyway, I think this is where I'll cut it off. Cut what off? I don't know. Anyway, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, I guess? Oh, and comments. I keep forgetting. How did I forget comments? Anyway, until the next episode. Later.